Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, as promised, we are going to do the second episode of character creation for Scion, focusing in on the dodecathon, which is the Greek Pantheon, and we are going to create a character for Zeus. So he is going to be the child of Zeus. His name is Dave, and he is a police captain. Alrighty, so stay tuned if you want to see how this build goes. Alrighty, so like I said, his name is Dave. He's a police captain. His nature is judge, dodecathon, and Zeus. So as we remember, we get 8 stats in your first one, and then it's 6 and 4. So we are going to make his strength, this one here, his top. So we get 8 on top of the 4 that we already got. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, can't be 8, 7, 8. I'm going to check that number because that does not seem right. But let's move on to our social, which is going to be the 3. You know what, let's give him just the 1 in appearance. And then we are going to do our mentals, which is going to be the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's check our notes to check and make sure we are right on those, because that just seems too high. So attributes, nope, top is 8, so that is right. Okay, cool. I remembered. So for the next step, we do the abilities, and we get 6 points must be spent in his favorite skills, which you can see I've already got the black dots in there for those, and then a total of 30 points. So being a police captain, he's going to have definitely good awareness, so we're going to put that at the top. We can have to start creation of character, that's 3. And you know what, command is going to be top of the line at 3. Integrity, I'm going to put it at 3. Politics, not the best in politics. Well, no, 2 is still darn good. And throwing, he's not going to be huge in throwing. So we've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's half of our points already spent. That is a lot. Marksmanship is going to have to be top. So there's 18 points. 19, 20, 21, because he's going to have to be able to hit with the best of them. 22, 22, let's go with 22 there. Make that 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's give him a melee. Alright, so those are our skills already done. That was really quick, keeping in mind that he is a police captain. So we ended up with 3 in awareness, 2 in brawl, which if you remember is the old-fashioned fisticuffs. Command, so that's the telling your people what to do and them actually listening. Control is your drive skill. Now anyone can drive. The control is more of you can drive and do really funny stunts, or just this stunt driving. So 1 in empathy, 1 in fortitude, 3 in integrity, 2 in investigation, 3 in marksmanship, 1 in medicine, 1 in melee, so that's your martial arts, 2 in politics, 3 in presence, 2 stealth, 1 survival, 1 throwing. Alright, so let's move down here. I've already got what our boons are listed for him. So it is Arete, Justice, and Sky. Now, if you remember, we have 10 points that we get to spend between birthrights. Oh, sorry, that's only 5 points. So that's your relics, your guide, your followers, and creatures. I do like putting it into relics, but because we only have 3 boons that we get to choose from on this, and being a first level character, you only get enough boons you can only use level 1s. We're going to end up putting some other stuff in here. So we're going to actually put it into followers. So I'm going to go ahead and I will put these in here. So followers. And that's what I get for not paying attention to what I'm typing at all. And then we need something to represent the boons that we have. So this being a police captain, we're going to put his badge there, and that's going to give him, we're going to put 2 points into the badge, that's 3. And then that will probably be for Arete and Justice. And for Sky, he's going to use a patch. And that's going to be like wings. So that's what his boons are going to be. Sorry, his birthrights. That's his birthrights. His boons are Arete, Sky, and Justice. And I think I'm going to now go ahead and we'll take a look at his epic abilities. And those are where we get the 10. So boons, we're spending 3 dots in boons. I'm spending 3, so that's 5. We've already got 5 basically spent. So 3 here. Sorry, 6. My goodness. Alright, so we have 4 more that we can spend. I'm going to give him an epic in Dex and an epic in Stamina. And then we are going to do, I think, Intelligence. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we actually have 2 more still. So why not do 9 and 10? Alright guys, I'm going to figure out which ones we're doing, and I will come back and explain the not birthrights, the boons and his birthrights. So which of those he's going to have and what they are, and then the knacks that go along with our epic abilities. Alrighty, be right back. Alrighty guys, so I got that all figured out. So for our boons, our birthrights, we have Sky, Arete, and Justice. So Justice level 1 is basically knowing when someone's guilty. So say he comes across someone who it appears is stealing a car, and the truth is they're trying to break into their own car because they've locked their keys in the car. Raise your hands if you've never done that. I can't. I've tried it. I've had to do it. So the cop, Dave, he would know that I'm telling him the truth. This is my car. I locked my keys in. I'm just trying to get my keys out and get back into my car. Sky 1 is either doubling your jump action so you can jump higher, further, or if you fall out of an airplane, you take no damage. The bonuses for the elemental birthrights are amazing. When I've built a character in the past, I will do my best to get each and every one of them, just because it makes it harder on your GM to be able to kill you. And then Arete, which is the special ability that the Greek children get. This one allows you to go into any of your skills that you have a +3 or more in dots, and you get an extra die when you roll it with that ability. So for this character, I have chosen marksmanship. And then for the knacks, for our strength knack, he is going to have hurl to the horizon, which is exactly what it sounds like. He can pick up a car, if he has the strength for it, and hurl it. Or a manhole cover, like use like a frisbee. So for dex, we have 2 there, so we're doing trick shot and cat's grace. Once again, they sound exactly what they are. Alrighty, so for the stamina knack, we are going to do damage conversion. I know we haven't really spoken about damage very much so far. Basically, when you take damage, you can take 3 different types actually. So you can take bashing damage, lethal damage, or aggravated damage. So for this knack, being off of stamina, it basically means if you take lethal damage, you can spend 1 legend point to convert it to bashing damage. Bashing damage takes longer for you to go down. So then lethal damage obviously a little bit faster. And then aggravated, this is the wound that is causing more damage as time goes on. Okay? We'll talk about that more at the end of the series once we've built all the characters. And we'll talk about damage and how combat works. Charisma, we did Blessing of Importance. This is the character being able to make someone else feel important, like their concerns, their worries mean something to him. So this is that little kid who is lost. Dave would be able to calm him down, that make him feel like he's important enough and he wants to help him. Then we have manipulation, which is going to be avert order. So they're in the middle of a heated firefight and Dave notices a kid or an innocent bystander. He can give the order to everybody, stop firing, and they will. On a successful roll, of course. And then the last one is for intelligence. And this one I decided to take teaching prodigy. So that's basically he's going to help someone else, maybe one of his cops, one of the up and coming kids on the force, learn how to do stuff. So they learn faster. I also had put 1 dot into followers, which gives him 5 cops at his command, or if he needs them. Now that really doesn't work in a campaign where you're traveling across the world or the continent or the country or wherever, but it does work if the campaign is set in his town. He now has 5 cops at his disposal to help the characters, the party out when necessary. So I'm going to go ahead and do our bonus points and we'll talk about where I put them, and we'll do our values, our dodge value, our parry DV, and our initiative, and then we'll be done making this character. Alrighty, so our final points have been placed. So I ended up spending 4 points to give him a 2 academics, 2 points to give him 2 more brawl, 2 points to give him a point in control. Then we've got 4 in empathy and 1 point more in melee. Okay. Alright, so then we did up our virtues, which is expression, intellect, valor, and vengeance. I gave him, remember now you get 1 in each of these to start with. So I gave him 2 more in intellect, 2 more in valor, and 1 in vengeance. Those numbers then translate into your willpower, so you take your 2 highest and they get your willpower score, which is 6 for this character. And then our values ended up being 6 for join battle, 9 for parry, and 5 for dodge. And our soak, so this is our Natural armor is 5 for bashing, 3 lethal, and 2 aggravated. Alright, so this is our character for the Dodecathon, or the Greek Pantheon, and Zeus. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about how you make the character so far that we haven't touched on, please leave them down below so I can answer them, or just ask and I can answer them in another video. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, like it, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Next character creation we're going to do will be for the Azir, which, yeah, I'm not even sure which gods that is off the top of my head. Let's see if it will show us. So this is the Nords. So we have some choices here. I've made a couple of characters in here. I do enjoy making Loki, so we might do that, but I may also do something a little bit different. So we will see. Anyhow, like I say, if you enjoyed the video, please go ahead, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you get all the notifications on the upcoming videos, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!